Well, good evening and welcome to amethystangel.online. I hope everybody is well, and what a week. It is Sunday again and we are still shining that lovely sunshine. So how are you doing? And how is the weather with you? So as you know, tonight it's a live reading night. And so what I want you to do, please, is put a green heart in the chat when you're ready. I know then later when you're going to be wanting a reading. So my whole idea is if you can put a little green heart in the chat, then I'll come back to you later. Now, I have a gentleman sitting underneath me on my screen, and that is a gentleman I'm going to be introducing you to. So as you know, we're running a series called Spiritual Spotlight, and this week's guest is a guy called Mr. Joe Rowley Flynn. Now, Joe has been in the spiritual world for over 30 years, 30 years, just under 2 decades, where he's been advancing his spiritual gift and also has gone into this wonderful world of trance mediumship. So for him to tell us more about it, let's bring him up and introduce him to Mr. Joe Rowley Flynn. So hang on 1 second, sir. I'm going to bring you up onto my screen. Hello, Joe. Good evening. How are you?
Wonderful. Hello.
Hello
I'm
there.
Very well, thank you. And how are you?
Really good. And it's really good to see you. So, Joe, thank you so much for coming on. I can hear you okay. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay too?
I can, yes.
Brilliant stuff. Okay. So, Joe.
Yes, I can. Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you for being on amethystangel.online tonight. It is an absolute pleasure to see you here. So, Joe, we need to ask a few questions if that's okay with you. For those who have never understood what trance mediumship is, in basic terms, can you describe what it is, please?
Yes, basic terms. we're putting it down. Yes. So trance. Yes. So trance mediumship. Where do we start? It really is where the medium moves into what we call an altered state of consciousness. So the eyes would be closed. I would very much take a couple of breaths and calm my awareness down. And what happens, you see, is I move into that higher state of consciousness of what we call the soul. So it's the soul awareness. Mm-hmm. And what happens, you see, is I'm surrendering that part of my mind to the spirit world. So as they start to come close, they are merging with what we call the auric field around us. So they're merging with the power of my soul and my mind. And what they're doing is through that energy, they're being able to come closer to this world to then deliver, to then pass on a message through me. And usually we're not necessarily aware of that information that passes through us.
Okay.
So you see, it becomes a passing through of information.
Hang on in there, Joe.
To that other individual.
Okay, carry on. It's one of those nights tonight.
That's okay. That's all right. So it really is a merging and a blending of that altered state between myself and the spirit world. I surrender myself and let go into that experience. And then they use my voice. They use the energetic vessel. And so they're not blending with my body. Okay, it's not possession, because there's a lot of myths with that, with trance. Yes. They are blending with the auric field around me to come closer. So, and then from that, usually it's a spirit guide, or it can be a loved one. They come forward and work in that much closer way. So that's it in short terms.
Very well put, and I was very lucky to be part of your weekend back in May, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I was, amazing how the intensity of the meditation that really brings you close to spirit. I mean, as I explained and experienced myself, it was just incredible. So I feel very lucky that I've also experienced trance mediumship at your workshop as well. So, another question then: how can this mediumship practice help those wanting to expand? So, those who are on their spiritual journey, how can this help them expand into this world?
So, sorry, I didn't. There was a little bit of a pause there. I didn't hear all of that.
Okay, no. So, how can this trance mediumship practice, as it were, help those who are on their spiritual journey expand? How can they expand their experience, I suppose, of being a trance medium?
Yes. Well, you see, there's that lovely saying, trance is to enhance. And what that really means is as you sit within that altered state and that energy, you can start to heighten your spiritual awareness, the clairsentience,
Mm-hmm.
the clairvoyance, the clairaudience. All of that starts to become much stronger as you start to blend with the spirit world. So you see, that's one of the purposes. So if somebody is a medium sitting within that trance energy, help to surrender the medium's mind to allow a stronger blending with the spirit world. So that's one of the reasons. But also, trance can really help with that healing aspect as well, because a lot of people are searching for answers about life, about the spirit, and often trance can give that experience of being able to feel the intelligence of the spirit world with them. So they start to feel the intensity of the spirit world drawing close, and that in itself can create a healing experience. There's many different ways that trance can be used for healing. It can be used for trance speaking, communication, trance evidential, trance guidance readings, trance teachings. There's so many different aspects within developing the trance states, and ultimately it's to develop a closer link and bond with the spirit.
Fair enough. That is amazing. I must say, I'm fascinated by it all since I've been on my journey. It really is an incredible time. It's magical. For me, it's very magical, and I love connecting with that spirit energy. Okay, then. So as you sort of teetered on the edge of trance mediumship, if people would like to find out more about trance mediumship and how they can find you, Joe, how can they get in touch?
Yes, of course. So sorry, I didn't quite hit that last bit there. So apologies.
Okay.
Repeating that question. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So if people would like to find out more about trance, how can they find you, and how can you help them? Was that okay? Did you hear that one?
Yes. Well, we have a mediumship community. We have a Facebook group. If you type that Facebook, it will come up. And we also have our website, which is www.trancemediumshipcommunity.co.uk.
Okay.
Within our website, you'll be able to find all of our classes. We have free lectures as well. So if you're interested in learning about trance, that's a good place really to be able to connect through our website to explore that and unfold that journey of trance. So we hold many different circles, from beginners up to advanced.
Amazing.
Trance healing circles, everything to do with trance.
Fantastic.
So that's where you can find. And also my email is joe.flynn109@gmail.com if anybody wants to contact that way as well.
Thank you. Joe, could I ask you to send me your links? And what I'll do, I'm going to pop it on my Facebook page after our live tonight, if that's okay. So people can just like click on the link and we go from there. Is that all right? Did you hear that?
Yeah,
Perfect. Okay, so one last question from me to you.
I did. You want me to send the links? Yeah.
Please do, yes. And also your email address as well, if you're okay. And I can put it on screen on my Facebook page. And so hopefully you might get some new inquiries. So my last question to you, my love, is who would you recommend that I could talk to next on another Spotlight interview?
Yes, of course. There's a lovely lady, there's a dear friend of mine called Hayley O'Brien, and she is a psychic artist. So she draws images of spirit guides, loved ones, and even animals. She's got this incredible link to explore animal communication with the spirit world. So I would highly recommend her.
Thank you. Please send her details if that's okay as well, privately, and then I can get in touch with her for another time. So finally, Joe, before I start doing live readings, please can I offer you a reading?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, and that's lovely. So everybody, in a moment, get your hearts in the chat and let me finish on a reading for Mr. Flynn. Okay, so Joe, what I try to ask everybody to do is when they have a reading is to close their eyes and like to breathe in and visualise golden light coming from the bottom of your feet that brings it all the way up to the top of your head. And then when you breathe out, you change that light to white light and you breathe out the white light, okay, as though it's all coming around down you. So just sort of let you know what I need to do first. And then after that, I'll ask you to open your eyes. So we both close our eyes together. And then I will ask my guides to tell me what deck of cards that I choose for you. And then after that, the deck will be chosen and we'll shuffle the cards and the reading will start, okay? Okay then. When you're ready, my dear, can I ask you please to close your eyes, put your feet on the ground, and here we go. So breathe in that golden light from the bottom of your feet, bringing it all the way up to the tops of your knees, and visualising that lovely golden light, taking it all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, and taking it all the way up to the top of your head. And then breathe out and imagine that lovely white light, spreading it out wide around you and visualizing angel wings coming down beside you as they slowly take themselves down to the bottom of your feet, tucking you in to keep you safe. Joe, when you're ready, can I ask you very kindly to open your eyes? And angels, archangel, divine spirit, can I ask you please to reveal the deck of cards I need to give for Joe's reading tonight? Okay, thank you. Right, so the deck of cards that they've suddenly jumped into my mind are, I'm going to sort of swap over myself a little bit, if that's okay. So we're going to do this a little bit, okay, ta-da! And the deck of cards are going to be these lovely angel therapy cards, okay? And so, and they're lovely actually. These are from Doreen Virtue, bless her. She has other things in thinking now, but there you go. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what happens for you. So let's go. So angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to show the message that we need to give to Joe tonight? Thank you very much. We have 2 cards, so I'm going to pop those over like that. So you have 2. So because we only ask for 1 card, you have to choose a number between 1 and 2. So I'm going to just do this for you a second, Joe. And as you can see, there are 2 cards. So this is number 1, if you can see. So this is number 1 and this is number 2. Which card would you pick? This one.
That's right, yes.
Yeah. Yes, I have to go back.
Yes, I know, yeah.
Okay. You're right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to change it to here, there. There we go. You can have a clearer picture. So you have got the heart chakra. Now, what I'm feeling here is the fact that there is something still inside that needs to be cleared and helping you. It's as though that you hold in so much love and care for everybody. The fact is that sometimes you forget to care for yourself. Would that be right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. I can understand that.
And to be fair, Joe, it's a case that you are you're like an ambassador for Spirit, and I think sometimes you need to say, you know what, I need to take this break, and I need to make sure it's good for me. But also remember, there are other people who want to give things back to you. So you're a very gracious guy who helps so many people do their own thing, but for your good self, there's not much opportunity that you actually give for yourself. So as much as I know that it is your world and that is amazing, please don't forget to give yourself some time, because to be fair, even they think that you need a day off, but you just keep going, and that's fine, because that's your passion, and I totally understand that. Hence, from the heart chakra, it is your passion, and it flows beautifully. But you must retain some of that love back to you, and give yourself that break, And like you said to me earlier, that you had that day off yesterday. Maybe have the extra day off here and there, and maybe just give yourself a little bit of a holiday. So hopefully you're going away, or you got some time off soon. But also, Spirit guide you. And as much as you are the mediator between your students and yourself and Spirit, you need to ask Spirit to give you that help as well, to say, hey, can you just give me a sign of where I need to be going, give me that time off, make things happen that I'm not meant to go somewhere, because I just feel you're overworking yourself. And again, as I'm saying, you love it, it's your passion, but please look after you. All right. So it does say here that the answer you seek is in your heart right now. So you obviously have a thought of feeling already. And it says to be open, to be giving and receiving love. So again, you're not a man who I think you've practiced this, where people say, oh, Joe, thank you so much. And, and that, this type of thing. But you still, I think sometimes you struggle. Would that make sort of sense to you sometimes? That people say, oh, and taking compliments and saying feedback, yeah, it's great, and you're feeling overwhelmed because you've been doing all your things, and you just need to, I want to say, just please take it and enjoy it. I always like to try and visualize that when people are saying thank you for what you're doing, taking those words, saying you were great, and like turn those words into liquid, so you're like digesting them and keeping it into your heart. Because I think sometimes, not saying you throw them back, and I appreciate you've probably learned over the years, but I think you just need to like listen to those words properly, because they really do mean so much. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you, Joe. So you sometimes do forget about yourself a little bit. Would you agree? He'll be back in a moment.
Yes. I totally understand that.
Bless you. Well, look, I just want to say thank you again for being here at amethystangel.online. It is a real pleasure to have you on here tonight. And I look forward to seeing you again. So maybe next time, as we sort of do a revisit, maybe we can do a bit of a longer session. And I would love to ask if at some point maybe we could do something that you come online and do something just a little bit quirky, maybe.
Yes, of course. More than happy to explore. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. And thank you so much.
It's been really lovely. Thank you.
Bless you. Take care and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. See you soon, Joe. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, so that was our Joe Riley-Flynn, and what a wonderful guy he was. And I just want to say thank you to Joe. And we did have that sort of situation tonight where the technology. And I think sometimes Spirit like to play with things, So that was Joe Rowley-Flynn. So I'm going to get the details from him about his website details, so you can find out more if you'd like to hear more about trance mediumship. And I must be honest with you, but I've experienced it, and he's a very good teacher, and it's really nice to bring him on. So there we go. Okay, so now, everybody, good evening. Welcome to amethystangel.online. It is now time for your live readings. So again, please hang on. Let's do something now. Let's do that. That's better. Got a bit of music. I'm going to change that around. There we go. Here we go. So let's have a quick look in the chat. So we have Erica. Hello, Erica. How are you? Erica from America. Welcome back. Hope life is doing all right for you. And we've got Julie Brown saying hello. How are you? And any feedback in the chat about Joe would be really interested to see if you how enjoyable that was. It'd be really good to hear about that. And we have Saoirse. Thank you very much. Good evening, young lady. Hope you're really well. And Kathy. Hello, Kathy. It's been a long time no see, I think. So hello, Kathy. And yes, you can have a reading. So for those who have just joined us, I would like you all to please put a green heart in the chat if you'd like a reading tonight. So if you've just joined us, there is, we've just missed an interview with a trance mediumship lovely guy called Joe Rowley-Flynn, who is part of our Through Spotlight series that we're doing at the moment. And but if you would like to listen about him or play back, then you can. He's literally, you just play back either on Facebook or even on YouTube, and you'll be able to see him there. But he's a lovely kind guy, and he does online trance mediumship workshops as well as in person. And he really is, I've had the pleasure of meeting him, so I feel very lucky. So there we go. So let me just have a look at the chat then. So who would like a reading? We have got Saoirse. And we have got Kathy Avery. Hello, Kathy. Lovely to see you again. It's been a while, lady. And we've got Julie Brown. And we have Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Cheryl and Gladwin. Oh, yes, are you the lady up north? I'll talk to you in a wee while, lady. Okay, so please share and like the Facebook page, and also share it on your page tonight if you'd like anyone else to have some fun on our readings. Okay, so the time now is 6:25 on this lovely Sunday evening. So how has the weather affected you? Have you had a good time, or has it been quite hot? I know it has been really warm down here in the southwest, and it's reached the peak of about 35, 36. In fact, it got as far as 38 on Wednesday. So it did get really hot, and whew, it's nice to have it a bit cooler. I love the sunshine, but when you're working, it can get a bit hot. So let's have a look at the chat. So let's go with Saoirse first. I'm going to pop up there. And let's look. So Saoirse, come and say hello. Yes, you can. Okay, Saoirse, so come and say hello. And welcome back. Thank you, Julie. That's fantastic. Yes, so everybody who'd like to share, please share. That's wonderful. Yeah, it has been very, very hot. Yeah. Did anybody get a storm? Did anybody get those flashing? Did everyone get a really good storm? I counted 15 flashes, but can't have it all, can you? It was quite disappointing. We really did need it. So yeah, Kathy, it really was hot. So I forgot where you're based, actually, Kathy. But yeah, did you see any storms? Did you see anything there? And Saoirse, you've been down in Cornwall, so did you see any good lightning storms? I know it's been quite dramatic over in Cornwall. So there we go. That's the English bit over. We're talking about the weather. Okay, so Saoirse, let's go. And as normal, please close your eyes, put your feet on the floor. And when you're ready, let's visualize that lovely golden light. Okay, so breathe in that golden light coming up from the bottom of your feet. all the way up to the tops of your knees, bringing up that lovely golden light to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out and change that colour to white pure light, and visualise those lovely angel wings coming down slowly and purely all the way down to make you safe, as they slowly tuck their wings underneath your feet and then relax. And Saoirse, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards I need to give for Saoirse reading this evening? Okay, thank you. Right. So the deck of cards they have asked or given me is the. Hang on, I'm going to do this now. I need to do this. And I'm going to do this. Here we go. So we've got the lovely Angel Aura cards. Okay. So there we go. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what happens. Angels, archangels, divine spirits, can I ask you please to give the message that Saoirse needs to hear today? I trust your message, I trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hello. You've got two. So let's have a look. So there we go. Let's do that. Okay. So Saoirse, we have got. Move that across. Right. So sorry. There we go. So number one. So this is number one. This is number two. Okay. So Saoirse, number one, number two. So let me know which one. So that's number one and that's number two. Okay. So number one, number two. Okay. So while Saoirse is thinking about what card she would like, let's just have a quick check in the chat. That's hard to say. Okay, thank you. So, hello Sharon now, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for being here tonight. And yes, it has been really hot everywhere, totally understand. And here she comes, Saoirse. So, you would like number one. So, this is number one. Let's take it away. Okay, so, Saoirse. It says, see the humour. Okay, I feel that life has been a little bit serious this week, if that makes any sense to you, where it needs to take a lighter touch or look at life in a slightly different way. I feel it's been quite heavy and you need a bit of a laugh to relax a little bit. So, see, there have been moments recently, Saoirse, where you have felt, can it actually, it feels like an opposite effect, where it's not always been that great, if that makes sense, where you can you think, how am I supposed to react to this? And it's been quite draining on your energy, where you're thinking, I don't know what to do, especially with the weather, but it feels more like there's been situations recently where you've had to really deal with a lot of stuff. I would like you to start, maybe watch some fun videos, maybe looking at dogs and cats on Facebook or something. But I feel you need something to lighten you up, give you a bit of a boost. Watch your favourite films. I just want to say, or see things in a different way. I know you're a very sensitive lady, and I know that sometimes things can feel tough. Does that make sense? And sometimes I understand that I'm also the same thing, that I find it hard sometimes to find the funny side of things, okay? Because you're so intent on wanting to do your job or whatever it is, the task that's been given well, and you feel quite defensive, if that makes sense. What I want you to do, okay, please can I ask you to relax and enjoy life in a lighter way. I feel life has been quite serious, and I understand you're a lady who wants to be purposeful and you want to give your best at all times, and you do, but you are allowed to just relax a little bit, if that makes sense. It's not always work. So it does say here, levity, perspective, wisdom and playful. So I would like you to sort of like look at life in a slightly different way. You have got so much, you've got a really good sense of humour, and I think sometimes it takes a little while for you to just like let it out. You're very quick-witted, and you've got a great way of looking at life. But I think sometimes when you get to, say, the work mode, it feels a completely different energy. So to help you get through what you need to do, okay, when I appreciate sometimes it can be quite intense, then lighten the load, just be you, okay, because you have a lovely way about you, and people come to see you and they want to, and you give them the help that they really need, so you're allowed to like relax and enjoy and laugh a bit, you know, or give them a little bit of a lighter look. But I feel that it's been quite intense for you recently, so just if you feel that life is, or work, I feel work is quite intense at the moment, and you just need to relax a little bit more so you can enjoy it, because you do love your job and it's your passion, and I know you want to get it absolutely right. You do. Just put that little bit of you into it as well, okay? Don't feel so, I say focused, but you know, just really enjoy it and feel that energy, because I know that others really appreciate what you do, okay? And also for you to sort of switch off. Sometimes it feels like when you get home from work, it's like it feels intense. So from me to you, please relax, enjoy. Let's get some laughter back into Sorcia's life, because you are an amazing lady, and you don't take enough credit for yourself sometimes, if that makes sense. So, levity, perspective, wisdom, and playful. Let's bring it on, and let's do that thing for you. All right? So, I hope that makes all sense to you. And that was Sorcia. So, thank you, Sorcia, for being here tonight. And let's just take that back for a second. Here I am. Okay, so that was Sorcia. Let me just have a quick look in the chat. So Kathy, Bristol, there were a few. Yes, there were a few storms. I know. In fact, I was quite sad. I actually downloaded the Lightning app, and I was watching it coming up from France. It was quite intense. And I know that Cornwall and Plymouth really got it quite bad. So there you go. But there you go. Sorcia, you're welcome. I hope that made sort of sense to you. I know how you're feeling, and I want you to relax a little bit and enjoy what you're doing. Don't let work get to you. Don't try and carry work home with you. I just feel you need to protect yourself a little more. It really is important for you to do that. Okay, so there we go. So that was Sorcia. So thank you very much. So let's have a look at who else is there. So just want to say hello in the chat. Hello, Donna Marie Williams. How are you? If you would like a reading, please put a green heart in the chat, and I can put you on my list. So is Kathy Avery there, please? Come and see me, Kathy Avery. So if anyone would like, welcome to Online, and please put a green heart in the chat if you would like a reading tonight. It's a one-card reading, and that's what I do. So it's really important for you to put it in quickly. So there we go. Let's have a look, see who else is there. So, Kathy Avery, come and say hello. Come and say hello. But just want to say to you, next week I will have another guest who's going to be introducing us. I'll do that for a little bit, and I'll tell you after this more soon. But I do have another guest next week at Spiritual Spotlight. And Kathy Avery is here. Hello, Kathy. Welcome to Everything Online. Really appreciate you being here tonight. Okay, so Kathy, if I can get you up to be ready, feet on the floor, and ready. Breathe in. That golden light from the bottom of your feet, bringing it all the way up to the tops of your knees. Taking that golden light all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and then breathe out. Change that colour to white pure light, and visualize those lovely angel wings, taking them out, spread them wide as they slowly fall down to the side, as they slowly enter under your feet to tuck you in and keep you safe. you're ready, can I ask you to please open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to reveal the deck of cards I need to give to Kathy tonight, please? Deck of cards. Okay. So, the deck of cards they've asked me to give you are, there you go. You have the romance deck. So Kathy, but don't panic. So anybody who gets this deck, the romance deck by Doreen Virtue, I can do any reading from this. So just because it says the romance deck does not mean anything. In fact, I was at a fair yesterday in Newton Abbot, and this deck by far was actually the one that people chose, and they didn't know what deck it was. So this is the romance deck by Doreen Virtue. So there we go. So let's shuffle the cards. So angels, archangels, divine spirit. Can I ask you please to show the deck of cards that Kathy has tonight? Well, you've had two come out. It must be the Knight of Tools. Okay, so let's do that. There we go. Right then, so we have got number one and we've got number two. So number one, number two. So Kathy, choose number one or number two. Okay? And while you're deciding that, I can see Donna Marie would like a reading. So Donna, I'll put you on my chat. Thank you very much. Sorry, on my list even. There we go. Let's get the right words. Okay, so while I'm waiting for Kathy, I hope everybody's well. And can you all put your one word in the chat of how your life is feeling this week? Is there a word to describe this week for you? Number two. So this one. Okay, lovely. So put that one back. Right there. So this card is saying you deserve love. Of course you do. The fact is you forget about yourself a little bit, don't you? And it's as though you're giving yourself a bit of a hard time, and it's like you're trying so hard to just keep winning at life, and you're winning at life, okay? But you're giving yourself a hard time too. I feel that things feel like a little bit of a battle, if that makes sense. So I'm getting the energy here where you're going, I just need to let it go and just try one more thing and just keep holding on to the next thing. Kathy, what I want to say to you is just start relaxing a little bit, okay? I just feel that there's some sort of urgency to see where you are, and it's like you're needing to get to the next hook. I know I had something like this a couple of weeks ago, but it feels as though you need to like keep aiming for the right one. You will get there, okay? You have so much to offer others, okay? And others are trying to give that to you, but at the moment I feel that you're still protecting yourself in the way that no one's going to get to you, which they're not, because you want to know it, and that's you are your own best warrior, if that makes sense, okay? So by flinging out the arrow to keeping everybody away is fine, but remember you need that connection too, because there are people around you who want to give you that their support, their love. But I think sometimes you're retaliating around it. Does that make any sense? Where you're not challenging it, but you're not accepting, you're fighting it, if that makes sense. Please, I ask you to relax. Trust your circle of who's around you, because they're the ones that have got your back. And I know sometimes it feels as though the ones that are closest to you, it's almost like there is that sort of defence mechanism going on. They adore you, they love you, and we know that you've been hurt. But just give little by bit. It's almost like I always imagine like Rapunzel in her tower with her long hair. That you need to be in this tower, just one step at a time. Take a brick down, okay, so you don't feel so defensive. I hope this makes sort of sense to you, but it just feels as though, because here, if you look in the picture, you've got all all these angels here. It's like there are people around you who want to help you, okay? But it feels as though you're trying to fight your own battle. Does that make sense? You're sort of like retaliating, or not retaliating, but you're not. You're feeling that being given help or asking for help is a tough thing. So just what I ask you to do is remember, people are there to help you. You do deserve love, and you are lovable, as it says at the bottom. So please take care of yourself. Don't find, I feel life feels like a battle at the moment. Don't find, I want to say choose your battles. That's all I want to say to you. Choose your battles. There are people who are there, and it's almost like you're trying to prove something, if that's making any sense to you. Please give yourself a chance, okay? You are a lovely person who needs to sometimes go, okay, I'm happy to have help and support, but it feels as though it's not a natural thing to you, if that makes sense. So Kathy, please look after you, stay strong, and say yes to help when you need it, okay? Don't feel so, I can't do this, I'm weak. You're not weak. People just want to help you because they want to be around you, right? I hope that makes more sense. I felt that there's like a two-way thing here, where you felt as though you're trying to like run away all the time, and you're trying to like push everything away, but at the same time, so by the vision, by the picture I'm seeing, is that you're trying to like get to the next thing, or the next that you're trying to like catch the next thing, and I'm talking about life as opposed to anything else. Just don't feel that you're on your own, because you're not. Alright, so I hope that makes some sense to you. Please take care of yourself. Put the bow and arrow down, relax, put your feet up, have a glass of wine or something, and take care. The weather is crazy at the moment, and I really hope that you have some time to chill. Okay? So I hope that makes a little sense to you, Kathy, and thank you for being here tonight. So that was Kathy, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so Julie Brown, are you there? Come and say hello, Julie Brown. Come and say hello, Julie Brown. So, everybody, let's have a quick look. Let's go back into the chat to say hello. And thank you, Donna. Great, nice to see you too. Thank you, that's really kind. Right, so I see your green heart, so that's in the chat too. That's really good. Now, I am. Hello, Julie. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to ask a little challenge. As you know, we saw Joe earlier tonight, and I would like to say I'd love to share my screen with you a little bit more, because I really like seeing your facial reactions. But if you don't feel comfortable, you can always keep your face, your picture blocked, and I still talk to you, and I still hear your voice. But I would love to see you all. So if anyone feels exciting, or feels intrigued by it, then I would really do appreciate you coming on. Because, as you know me by now, I'm not scary, hopefully. So just take care. But yeah, please come on and follow the link, so you can go to everythingdanger.online and you can be part of my green room, like Joe was earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to quick look. Hello, Cheryl. No, I've got Julie first. So Julie first. Just a quick look. Okay, just a quick look at Kathy's message. I do not do vulnerability well. I'm always trying to prove myself. I've just launched my new shamanic healing. Oh wow, practitioner business. The halo of the moon, and I'm trusting in the unfolding process to build a community to where myself and others can help along. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Kathy, send us your website or send us your page so everyone can follow it. Or send it to me, and I'd like to share things like that. It's really important to share our community. That's why I bring everybody on to share their wares and share their knowledge and stuff. So Kathy Avery, please send it to me privately, okay? And I'll share it on the page. Okay, so Julie, hello. I hope you're well. Okay, so Julie, you know what we need to do. Put your feet on the floor and ask you to close your eyes. Ready? Breathe in and visualize that lovely golden light at the bottom of your feet. and visualize as the angel wings spread far and wide around you as they slowly take themselves down slowly under your feet to keep you safe. And Julie, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please reveal the deck of cards I need to give to Julie this evening? Thank you. Right, Julie, you've got these lovely fairy cards, so let's do this. And before I do Julie's reading, I'll have a quick look at Kathy. You're so welcome, my lovely. I heard that made sort of sense. I felt I was being a little bit, you felt defensive, so yeah. And I just want to say congratulations. I'm so proud of you, and I really can't wait to hear all about it. But please send your details to me privately, and I will definitely share it away on my page. All right, so there we go. But also, you can as well, for those who do have things they want to share. If you go to amethystangel.online, you can share your events or the things that you're promoting, and for free. So please go to amethystangel.online, have a look at holistic events, and you can share your events on there too. Please share it out because it has been lovely for other people to find you. Okay, that's what I'm about. It's like sharing is caring, and that's why I like helping others to promote their business. Hence why I've had Marie and I've had Jo on this evening, just to help them share what they've been doing, because I think in this world we need to sort of help everybody, help each other out. So there we go. So please, Kathy, send those details through to me. All right. Okay, so Julie, here we go. Back to you, my lovely. So you have got the fairy cards, all right? And so angels, archangels, divine spirit, and the fairy kingdom. Can I ask you please to give the message that Julie needs to hear tonight? I trust your message, I trust your thoughts. Oh, hello. You have also 2 cards. It must be the 2 night. I don't think it's the 2 night tonight. Okay, so to Julie. There we go. I'm going to do that. It might be easier that way. Yeah, okay. So Julie, we've got number 1 and number 2. Okay, so number 1 and number 2. While you're doing that, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Oh. Okay, so Julie, what are we doing? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? And thank you all for being here tonight on amethystangel.online. Truly appreciate you being here, and I hope everyone is doing really, really well. Okay, so you've gone for number 1. Right then, so put that one to one side. And let's do this. Okay, so we have the wisdom card here, Julie. Now, this card also is giving a lot of healing, but also the wise wisdom of the lovely white snowy owl. White snowy owl, the snowy owl, there we go. I'm not saying a bit of a night owl, but I feel that your knowledge is almost in front, if that makes sense. It's like you are going there, you're sort of like, I want to say pushing yourself out on the nose, as it were, because it just feels as though you're leading. So I feel as though you've gained some knowledge recently, where you're starting to practice it or use it in either your everyday, but it feels as though you're moving forward, okay? But also the knowledge that you've gained is actually going to help you also move yourself forward in other practices that you do. And I feel there's somebody who's like leading you or like sort of like guiding you in the right direction, whether it be your spirit guide or whether it be somebody on the earth plane. But they really they're guiding you. They want to like help you get there. They want to help you win. Okay, so Julie, just keep going. You know what you need to do. The knowledge is inside you. Okay, the knowledge is within you. Use it. Okay, or lose it. Use that knowledge, because I feel that you need to share these thoughts and experiences, because others need to find out. Okay, so you have a lot to say in a good way that you're sharing your knowledge to help others. Okay, whether it be little ones or older ones, but you're also being guided. So I feel that whatever you've been taught recently, or something that's been given to you recently, that you're taking on board, that you're following it. Okay, so they're guiding you, they're leading you to it. There you go. So you are a night owl, but also bless you. But I see you've got so much to give. So don't hold it within, share it, and I just feel that it's like you're leading it. Okay, so that is so important. So just say here, have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So I just feel that your knowledge is so important for you to share. I feel that there's a sharing side of you at the moment that you need to give, and help others. So just use that thing. But I just feel like whatever you're learning, you should be sharing, because I think it's going to help others as well. So that was our lovely Judy. Thank you very much, Judy. And I hope that makes lots of sense to you. Okay, so Cheryl, are you there, my lovely? Come and say hello, Cheryl. And I hope that makes sense to you. So thank you for being here tonight. And who else have I got? So I've got Cheryl next, then I've got Donna. If there's anybody else there who would like reading, please put that lovely green heart in the chat, and I will push you on my list. Because at the moment, I've got space to do another reading at least. Okay, you're a night owl. Oh, yeah, I got that one. I got that bit. So yes, so I'm just waiting for Kathy to come. Sorry, not Kathy. Cheryl to come and say hello. Hello, here she is. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? And thank you for being here tonight. So, Cheryl, if I can ask you very kindly to put your feet on the floor, close your eyes, and breathe in from the bottom of your feet. A lovely golden light. Visualize that lovely color wrapping itself around you. Slowly get to the top of your knees, taking you further up to the top of your thighs, the side of your body, all the way up to the top of your shoulders, and up the way to your top of your head. And then breathe out and change the colour to quite pure light. And visualize those lovely angel wings spreading their span very wide. You have to stretch myself as they slowly bring their angel wings down slowly by your side, safely taking them under your feet to keep you safe. Cheryl, when you're ready, can I ask you very kindly to open your eyes, and Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards that I need to give to Cheryl this evening? Okay, thank you very much. They are, well, you have also been given the Guardian Angel card, or the Angel Therapy cards, which lovely Jo helps tonight. Okay, so here we go, Cheryl. So Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit. Can I ask you please to give the message for Cheryl tonight? Wow. Well, they suddenly flew out. And what have we got? Oh, this is interesting. You have the power of 3. There we go. The power of 3. Right. So, Cheryl, you've got one more number. So you've got number 1. So this is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this easier. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, or 3. And so, for those who've just joined this evening, thank you for being here tonight. And you may have just missed our guest tonight on Spiritual Spotlight, a gentleman called Joe Rowley Flynn. He is a trance mediumship and has been doing this for nearly 2 decades, which is really amazing. And so, if you are interested in trance mediumship, then please watch back after live and let Jo entice you and explain a little bit about transmediumship, which is really, really interesting. Okay, so you like number 3. Fantastic. Okay, so let's do that. So, number 3. Take those others away. There we go. I like the 3 because I always say it's the power of 3. Okay, so what have you got? Oh, amazing. We've got visualised success. Well, I know that you have been a very busy lady, and I think sometimes you doubt what's going on around you of what you're doing, but you're, I want to say, reopening the doors is just the beginning, okay? You have lots of ideas, but again, you're not too sure whether these things will take off, as it were. I really want you to start visualizing. So the one idea that one of many ideas that you have, manifest and visualize the one that you really want to happen and execute. Because I just feel there's so much going on here. Your wings are blue, okay, in your throat chakra. So I just feel that you need to express a new idea that you have either been thinking about or maybe you've seen it in a dream. And I would like you just to be strong about it because I feel she's wearing blue. She's got these gorgeous blue angel wings. Just be strong in your words. It's almost like I know that you're still, I want to say, excited about what's happened to you recently, where you've been included and you're making things happen again, which is amazing. And I just want you to enjoy your new passion, because without you being that main backbone, as well as your helpers, you, young lady, that place would still be dormant. Okay, so please utilize your energies. Now, just feel the spirit of bringing these things to you, what they can say for you. So these messages or these ideas are, I feel, are being generated by spirit, and they're bringing them through. And it's almost like you've got so many to choose from. So if you can see, she's like looking at this apple tree, to, oh, which one should I go next? Which one will do next? Put it in a program, and I just feel there's a thing that you can start building up. Don't give up on those ideas. Bring them out and let them be transformed into reality, because I just feel that you're the person to change this place. And you should feel so proud of yourself at the same time. So there are ideas going around. Use your voice to say what you need to say and put it out to them. And even get your helpers to help you do the marketing and stuff. I just feel there are other things that you can actually do. So start looking at your ideas. Start choosing which one you're going to do next. Like she's like choosing the next piece of fruit. Use those ideas and make it fruitful. Okay? So it says here, see yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So I hope that makes sort of sense, Cheryl. Really go for it. I want to say spirit is your oyster. I don't say world is your oyster, but it's like spirit is your oyster. They are there. They're like, I feel they're keeping you awake. They're showing you different things where, so maybe the fruits could actually be spirit lining all their ideas of like what's going on next. Because I just feel that's so important. Okay, it's almost like they're giving you their backbone. They're your backbone. They're showing you different things. Bring it out. Ask your guides to help you bring them out and transform it. I know you can. And they just feel so. It feels exciting. That's all I'm saying to you. So just go for it and strike every apple or fruit as it comes, because I just think you were meant to do this. Okay, so keep going. You're doing a really great job. So there we go. That was lovely, Cheryl. So thank you so much for being here tonight, Cheryl. Let me do my little donger. Okay, so let's have a look. So I'm waiting for. So that was our lovely Cheryl. Where is Donna? So Donna, come and say hello. Let's just check in the chat. Check in the chat. That was a tongue twister. Okay, so Kathy Mark, good evening. Hope you're well. Give me one word in the chat about how you're feeling this week. How's the weather been for you guys? And you're going to. That's amazing. I'm so pleased for you, Cheryl. That's good. So yeah, use spirit. Ask them to give you those ideas. I just feel they've been coming in thick and fast. So write them all down. You're very welcome. Who else we got in the chat? So Donna, wherever you are, come and say hello. I'm just going to check in the chat. And so, hello, Amanda Reynolds. How are you, lady? And honestly, it was so great to see you too. All right, I feel very lucky that you're here. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, there may be gentlemen watching. Amanda is also another angel card reader who is very lovely, very spiritual, and she does lots of animal healing too. So check Amanda Reynolds out too. Let's have a look, see who else is in the chat. And I saw you would love a card. Okay, so Amanda, can you put a green heart in the chat, please, my lovely? If you'd like a reading. And who else have we got? Kathy. Oh, bless you. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That's pretty awful. Well, keep those positive thoughts coming and really hang on in there. All right. Ask the spirit to put that protection. Hopefully, you've been doing all the right procedures. I'm sure you have. So I'm so sorry to hear the news. And just carry on. Just don't let that negative get down to you. I know it feels like you've lost everything, but please just take care of you. All right. Okay, so Donna is there, and let's have a look. So Amanda, yeah, I'll put you on. And who else have we got? So if anybody else would like a reading, please pop it on. So I'm just going to do read for Donna now, and yeah, see what time we have left. Right then, so Donna. Thank you, Amanda. So Donna, can I ask you please put your feet on the floor, close your eyes, and I'd like to breathe in that golden yellow light. So breathe in that golden yellow light, taking it all the way up to the top of your knees, taking that golden yellow light to the top of your thighs, the side of your body, all the way up to the top of your shoulders, all the way up to the top of your head, and breathe it out. Change that colour to white, pure light, and imagine those wonderful angel wings around you as they spread themselves far away, taking it down slowly around you as they slowly come under your feet and keeping you safe. So when you're ready, Donna, can I ask you please to open your eyes? Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to reveal the deck of cards I need to give to Donna tonight for her message, please? Okay, thank you. Right, so sorry, I had to take a bit of a sit there. Coffee. Okay, so Donna, here we go. So you have got, just swap this over, you don't see my face when I do this. Okay, so you have got the Angel Arcana cards, okay? So let's see what these are. So Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit, can I ask you please to give the message that Donna needs to hear tonight? I trust your better, trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, well, one was just literally sidestepped out. So, sidestepping, it is. What a beautiful card. So you've got Archangel Chamuel. Now, if you can see this wonderful card, okay? Right, Donna. There's so much love around you at the moment, okay? And it's purity. Because your angel wings are white. You love with pure energy, and you're just the most amazing person, where a lot of people, I think, around you sometimes can say struggle being around you, because it's like you give off this wonderful energy, positive energy, where others tend to try and keep you down. I feel for many years others have done that, and it's almost like you coming back, you're just being you, and the confidence that's grown in you over the time. Because I know at one stage it felt very, it's like you diminished it into the wall, into the corner. But Donna, this is just incredible because you're standing there strong. Your heart is all for others. It's out there. If you can see, there's this gorgeous love yellow, which is also love for yourself. So you've actually stood up. You're feeling proud of who you are. You're feeling in control again. Because here you have your bow and arrow where you can go, right, I can do this, and I'm going to do this for me. It sounds like you're taking charge of things again. It's been taking a long time. But you are just, please, I know it's only strange to say, but be in love with yourself, but to actually really appreciate what you've done, how far you've come, what you've changed, how things have driven you, because you've come out the winner, okay? And even though it probably feels at times where you don't feel like the winner, but stand in your power, believe in yourself. You've done so much work, and I feel there's a lot of healing that you've done. But remember, it's like the spark is here at the end of the arrow, because when you commit to something, whether it be in a relationship or maybe something you want to achieve, you are ready and you take fire. Okay, please stand in your power. Don't doubt yourself, because I feel sometimes there's still a bit of doubt over you. Just stand, just wait. Things will come to you. Ask the universe, ask your angels. They are on your side. They've got you. All right? And just be in their power. There are others that do try and pop you down and keep you, under the, just step away and move in a different direction. Keep yourself free. You can achieve anything you want. Your love for your passion and what you've been doing for yourself, the healing you've contributed to, is second to none. And your angel wings are just showing the purity of where you are now. Okay? So if you're starting on this new journey, then just keep going. That's all I ask, okay? So it does say here, Archangel showing well, be what you want to attract. Fabulous. So, Donna, exactly that. Be what you want to attract, because that is really, really important. I don't know whether number 20 makes sense to you, or the number 2 that makes anything to you, but I want you to just immerse yourself into yourself. Alright, follow your passion and do it, because you can do anything you want. You've come out of the closet, as it were, and you're being your true self. And I don't mean that, in any other way about being your confidence, being in control, being free. Okay? So, I hope that makes total sense to you, and I'm wishing you lots of luck. So, that was Donna. Thank you very much, Donna. Let's just go back to the chat. Let's have a quick look down here. And Kathy, oh bless you. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Okay, well, it's lovely to see you here. Please hang on in there. Feel free to have a look. Was playback for the Joe Riley Flynn interview that I did tonight, which was really good fun. So if you like the trans mediumship or something quirky or something different, I can really recommend it. The trans mediumship is really interesting, and I will ask my guests at a later stage to come back and maybe we'll do a pre-recorded interview so everyone can hear everything. That might be a bit of an idea, actually, so we can revisit them in time and hopefully give them a bit of a session, so to speak. All right, so there you go. So Kathy, thank you for being here and really appreciate your energy. So thank you for being part of OpenStatement.online. So Amanda, where are you, my lovely? Are you here? So come and say hello, Amanda. Come and say hello, and let's just do that again. So with Amanda, so just so you know, I'm going to be finishing my. Has anybody else wanted a reading for Colette and everybody, as it were? Let's have a look. But it is lovely to see you all again, and I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. God bless you. Donna, good luck to you, lovely, and hang on in there, stay strong. I feel, just to say that whatever you have gone through, I feel you need to share it. It's almost like you need to help others. So I'm going to put it out there. So whatever it is that you have been going through, I'd like you to think about how you can help others. All right, so just the same. So good luck and thank you for being here tonight. Okay, hello Amanda, how are you? Thank you for being here tonight. So Amanda, feet on the floor. You've been here before, you know what to do. Feet on the floor and relax and close your eyes. And I'm going to breathe in that lovely golden light from the bottom of your feet. Breathe it in to the tops of your knees. Taking that lovely golden light further up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head. Then breathe out and change that colour to the white of your heart. Visualise those gorgeous angel wings spreading themselves far, taking it down slowly, gently, underneath your feet, tucking you in to keep you safe. So Amanda, when you're ready, my love, can I ask you to open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards I need to use for Amanda's reading tonight? Okay, they're giving me a few. I need to have just one, please. Where are we? Thank you. Until they give me that picture, I cannot. Beautiful. They wanted to give you lots. So Amanda, we might need to do a bit of something extra at some point, my love. Yes, there's lots. So you've been given. Swap this around. You've been given the Kyle Gray light activator cards. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. Bear with me. Okay, sorry about that. So, angels, archangels, and spirit, can I ask you please to show the message that Amanda needs to hear tonight? I trust you, Mr. I trust you, Mr. Thank you, thank you. Okay, right. Oh, Amanda, they need to talk to you, won't they? Because you have not only won, but you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, this is number 1. Actually, I'm going to do some questions, it's so much easier. So, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So you have 5 to choose from, so number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So while Amanda is thinking about what card she would like, I just want to remind you that next week I'm back live again. And I will be interviewing a fantastic lady called Mona. And Mona is all about regression. So she's my exciting guest next Sunday at 6 o'clock. So please don't miss it. She is regression therapy, which is very, very interesting. I've not done regression yet. I really want to do it. So she is going to be on next Sunday. So while we're waiting for Amanda, just to make sure she's here. So we've got Amanda, that is number 1. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. I pressed that card and you appeared and you said number 3. How amazing is that? So let's take all those away. And, well, that was spooky, should we say. Amanda, power of 3, I feel, is upon you. I want to show you something. I don't know if you can see this. This is a stone I've found on the beach, I collect heartstones, right? But I don't even see it. See it that way, better. But it is actually a heartstone, and it's just, I don't know whether that's a simple wonder, but it's a heart-like stone. Right, wow. So you've got the Thoth light codes. So it says here, light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Right. Things are going a bit. Right, okay. There is. It's almost like you're. Right. This is like a statue. Okay. It's like you have turned, and it's like you've almost like changed with the wind, if that makes sense. And it's like the wind has changed, things are changing, and it's as though you're looking in a different direction. There are other ways to look around life. There are other ways to see. You're not needing to look in just one direction. There are others. There are other doors around you that you may need to look into. And it just feels that maybe the word awakening is the word, and it just feels that you need to take, it's almost like you need to turn into stone and go with the wind direction. It's all like Mary Poppins moment, but we have a stone figure here, okay? And it feels compelling. It almost looks like I want to say a head of a peacock or something. You can see like the mane, so it's long beak. But Amanda, I really need you to look outside, look what's around you, and see which way the wind blows. And wherever the wind blows, it takes you in a direction that you need to follow. Right? Light initiation. So it's also you've been awakened. Okay, so great teacher awakening. So there has been a learning or a teaching that I want to say it's turned you to stone, if that makes sense. It's turned inside yourself. Okay, but you're being awakened, and it says divine magic, but it's the fact that your magic that you give to others is divine. Okay, that sounds corny, but it's not meant to sound corny. It's the fact that light is around you, and it's almost like you need to look where the light is. There we go. You need to look where the light is and see what is pulling you. Okay, a stone figure is strong. You're stronger than you realise, but it's as though you need to think about it. You already know what it is, but you need to think about it. Thinking is putting off, is procrastination. Okay, this figure is not putting you off. It's looking, and it's observing, and I really think there are things around you that need to be looked at. Okay, and I'll leave it there, but you and I need to have a conversation and have a private reading. Okay, so I know we talked about that yesterday because Amanda, Angel Card Reader, was at the fair as well yesterday, which was great to see her. And yes, that's all I'll say. Stand in your light. I want to say you're going to be, whatever you are that you're learning, you can teach others. Right? So whether it's a life teaching or whether it's a spiritual teaching, you can teach others what you share and your knowledge and experience. There are things to be looked at. Life is ticking slowly. I always want to say there's like a clock behind it. It's sort of a clock has stopped, if you can see it. But it looks like a round thing. So it's like a clock, like a sphere. So I want to say that the clock is ticking, all right? The clock is ticking, and you need to see what there is around you. Okay? God bless. Take care, and message me soon. Okay? So that was our lovely intro card. So there we go. That was tonight's live. And for those who have just come in last minute, it was lovely to see you. If you do want to listen more about what I was interviewing earlier, Jeremy Flynn, very interesting guy. I've had the pleasure of meeting him and working with him on his transmediumship courses. He's brilliant. But he also does the online workshops as well, and also in-person workshops. So if you're intrigued and just curious, then I will put his details on my Facebook page, and hopefully you'll be able to have a look. Well, that was Everything Angel Dash Online tonight. Thank you so much for everyone being here. My lovely guest, Joe Flynn, and also you lovely lot. Without you guys, I wouldn't do this. And I honestly, it's my highlight of my Sunday, my highlight of the week. So before I start again, so thank you all for being here today. It is amazing to see you, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, the 5th of July. How did we get there? The 5th of July. Sorry, and I will see you there. In the meantime, please have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. From me, Caroline, the Angel, Everything's Angel.